And that's what we do here at the Press Start Radio Show. What's happening, people? Yeah.
There's that beat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I got it.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. We truly appreciate it. This is going to be great for you and your day, possibly longer. My name's Will. We'd like to welcome back the good doctor, Dr. Joey G.
Yeah, always a good day to the doctor.
The Z-Man himself, Xander.
Happy weekend. Oh, that was well
That
done.
was good, Will.
I thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And so,
That's a weird way to say it.
and so, yes, as you can tell, we're off to a great start. This is happening right now. And what the people want, we're going to do new releases, and I'm like all over the place. I'm so happy to be here. That's just the thing. All right, there's games that people can play next week, new games that are coming out. Joey, why don't you tell the people about that?
There's only a few new games, but maybe they're fantastic. We don't know because we don't know much about these games. So we'll start off with April 11th. We have,
I haven't heard of that one.
yeah,
Boo.
Sherlock Holmes.
That wasn't
That
the
was
Sher-
to Will,
that-
not
that
to
was-
Sherlock
yeah,
Holmes. Will has great timing sometimes. Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened Remake.
I don't remember the first one.
No, that's why they're remaking it.
So they get a little more attention the second time around. Okay, he's back.
He's doing stuff. Also, the same day, April 11th, we have Tron Identity.
Now, see, there's a nostalgic name in movies. It was a movie too, right?
Oh, yeah, 2.
Couple moves.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Is there not?
What I meant to say was the original and then Tron Legacy, but my brain didn't do that.
Aren't they? Are they doing another one? Did I hear this? They're doing another Tron, I think.
I would be down as long as...
Yeah,
but Daft Punk can't do the soundtrack because they're not together anymore. Big... No, quit it.
No,
We can see the lead up, the big reach over to the buttons.
quit it. Slap him away with Xander.
don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Well, Tron. Okay. What
Tron
else?
Identity. Yeah. Okay. 2 more. We have Ghostwire Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
Will, you know about that one?
Well, it's in Tokyo. I think you were saying.
Somewhere around Japan.
Yeah. No, it's either a suspense game or some sort of a first-person shooter. I remember watching the trailer.
It's an action game.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that
Okay.
helps.
That's yes. This was actually touted early on when you said it's Xbox.
This is the release date is April 12th, 2023 for the Xbox. It came out in March in 2022 for the PlayStation.
There you go.
You're welcome.
So when
I thank you.
I remember this being touted either at a state of play or like when the PS5 was getting released and they showed this. It's an interesting looking game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cover looks colorful.
Yeah. Because that's how we determined whether or not we're going to.
We judge books by their cover. In this. Yeah. It's in Tokyo. And the last one for next week, another nostalgic name, big brand name, Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
That's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
Battle
Mega-
Network.
It starts with Mega Man.
Are you a Mega Man fan?
I used to love Mega Man. I haven't played it in a very long time, but
Would you pick up something like that, Xander?
Personally, no. The only Mega Man I've played was a knockoff on my TI-83.
oh gosh.
Like, Mega Man 2 was it's
my God.
all-time great. The soundtrack for that.
I think I threw up in my mouth a little bit there.
All the
But you never gamed on your calculator before?
And not Mega Man. I did, sorry, not to date myself. I
Yeah.
played Snake.
gamed on your calculator.
Yeah.
You mean spelling words? And did you guys used to do that?
No, the graphing calculators have like a lot of
Oh, graphic
capabilities.
calculator.
Yeah.
You can still spell words with those, though.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're listening to the Press Start Radio Show. This is Will and Joey
Yeah, but
and Xander.
And Mega Man.
All right. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. I don't think I'll probably pick up any of this game. But to each their own. I mean, that's why we go over it. There's somebody out there is waiting for this thing. The Mario movie is out.
it is out.
Have you guys seen it yet?
No, I've not seen it yet, but it's got the funniest Rotten Tomato scores. I don't know if you've seen those yet.
All right,
Huh.
now this is a good conversation. Now, first of all, I'm going to go see the movie today. So
Cool.
I'm going to do that. And I'm doing it in 3D. Apparently, there's a 3D option.
Okay.
But I did happen to look at the article where the Rotten Tomatoes thing popped up, and at the time when I looked at it anyway, it was like 50%.
50% critics.
Critics. But tell me more. You have more to say about this.
Yes. So on Rotten Tomatoes, there's two different scores: the critic score and the audience score.
Yep.
Usually they are pretty close to one another.
Okay.
So the critic score is around 50%. The audience score is almost at 100.
Wow.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what do you do with that information? That's bizarre.
You go see it is what you do.
go
You
see
form
it.
your own
go
opinion.
see it. People that are fans of the IP that love Super Mario, I think, are just going to love it.
Okay. And there was the other article I saw was Miyamoto teased the next Mario game somewhere in the movie.
Ooh.
Interesting.
It's been a while since they've released. I think Mario Odyssey, right, was the last.
Yeah.
With the hat.
Yeah.
So he
Great
teased
game.
Yeah,
the
it
next
was.
installment of whatever Mario's going to be.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
That's
That
really cool. Almost like an Easter egg.
Sneak peek. Yeah, Easter egg. Yeah.
Love that. Hey, that's apropos for this weekend.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey.
Hey, I don't know what that means. All right. What does that mean?
It means it's appropriate, given that it's Easter weekend, that there's an Easter egg in the movie. That's
It's just
out.
a different way to say it. Appropriate.
Okay.
Appropriate.
I'm going to do. No. No. Well, sure. Let's look at that one. There we go.
Yes.
Magical words.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's an aura.
Easter eggs.
We did, Joey. We did talk about Killer Queen. Killer Queen. Killer Queen.
I can the Killer Queen
Not
clean
the
my
Queen
house
song.
later.
Look, we're going to have more of this great information for you right after the break. We'll be back after this. Great.
Welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for being here.
We really do appreciate it. Fantastic.
All right. Oops, wait a minute. I gotta go back and fix that. Okay. I'm just going to stop the music. Okay. We're back. Thank you for being with us. My name's Will. This is Z.
Hey.
Dr. G. Z.
Xander.
You know, one traditional thing that's never changed on the show is if you mess up, you're done.
Oh, you get ridiculed.
You
Oh, yeah.
never
There's
hear
no-
the end of it.
No. I always get thrown. Every time I see Zach, it's always, the future is now. Join us. You remember that one? There's so many one-liners. All right. Talk about it with yourself and tell yourself what
Tell
you
yourself,
think.
yeah, go tell yourself what you think. Yeah, over the last 8 years or so, there have been some classic Will one-liners on this show for sure. We need a compilation.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this
Context.
So
There's a
this
lot.
is the inside jokes segment, huh?
Yeah,
Right,
no,
yeah.
it's whatever. All right, so we were talking about movies when we last left. The Mario movie. We'll hopefully you guys will see that. We'll have.
I'm definitely
at least I'll
checking
have.
it out.
Okay,
Next
well,
week.
Yeah.
Next week is spring break.
Next
so
week, also probably during the
Yeah.
week, so there are just for my own enjoyment, less children in the theater during
Yeah.
the week.
Yeah, that's true.
Not next week,
Oh,
because
wow.
next week's spring break.
Okay,
Frederick
maybe
County.
not next week. then.
Winchester
So be
was
careful.
off. Xander, during the break, you mentioned another movie is coming out.
Ah, yes, the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I did watch the trailer.
Something of thieves or thieves of
Something.
Thieves of Dungeons,
thieves of dungeons
Yeah.
or dragon thieves. I don't know.
Dragon Dungeon Thieves.
Thieving and having
Thieving?
fun.
Thieving and weaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's got great reviews. I am gonna go see it Saturday for matinee at some point.
Oh,
and
it's right around the corner then.
I mean, it's out.
Oh, it's out. Okay, yeah, it's,
and
okay.
it's got great reviews. And I wasn't really expecting that, considering it's like pretty nerdy. But I guess Chris Pine and the rest of the cast have like really done a great job.
They made a Lego movie. They did all right.
That did great.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Lego movie is great. World of Warcraft movie not so good.
So
It was okay. I enjoyed it, but not
the message
greatest.
is you can take a simple concept and somehow still create something out of it.
Sure.
Legos are blocks. there was no
Yeah.
there was no mascot. There was no show or cartoon, but somehow they turned it into this great thing. So the right writers and people involved, you
Yes.
can do it.
On the other hand, though, Dungeons and Dragons not a simple concept, right? I mean,
So I got to ask. Sorry to interrupt you,
no worries.
Joey. I'm just kidding. Xander,
Wait a second.
Are you? Do you play?
So we've got a weekly meetup online where we've got a campaign that's been going for like 2 years now.
Wow. Are you the dungeon master?
I am not the dungeon master,
Okay.
so I still don't have like a like very in-depth grasp on how to play, but I've got a pretty good grasp on just like role playing and world building and understanding how things are working in the. And I can't hear any of the voice changing you put on me, so I'm not distracted. Other than the fact that you're tapping buttons right next to me.
See, now you know how I felt last week.
So yeah, I think that because it's such a complex idea, you can transport your players world you want around them. It can be a really cool thing. So it's not a simple concept whatsoever, and I think they probably executed on it really well.
Well, that's exciting. So, are you looking forward to the movie then? I guess.
I am really excited.
Okay,
about
cool.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
Xander seems like somebody that would really get into because he plays
Well,
so much for
I'm,
so long.
and so I'm really curious to see that because
Right.
it's like, and going back to Mario, I mean, most gamers have played a Mario game.
Right. There's
they're-
Mario, there's Peach, there's Donkey Kong. Like, I get it.
yeah.
Doesn't have the best track record. That's okay of movies. And
Oh, okay.
adaptations.
Yeah, there are some pretty bad
The
ones.
Super Mario Bros. Live action, sure.
Or
sure.
TV shows, not so good.
And it's like I'm always a firm believer. If you have something so epic that means so much to so many people, don't mess with it.
Right.
Like, when Disney took over Star Wars, a lot of people are like, "Oh God, please
Right.
don't ruin this for me." Kind of a thing. They've done all
And
right
that-
with
they've
done
been
fine.
polarizing films.
right, but you know what I'm saying. So Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, there's so many people that have played the games or the campaigns, like you're saying,
Yeah.
and it's a bonding thing as well. And now you're releasing this movie. Hey, you better do it justice, right? Yeah.
And it sounds like they have, and that's all that the community can ask for, right?
Well, so we'll wait to hear.
Yes, and I'll let you know how I feel the movie is for me as a, part-time partial player with a medium knowledge versus how I think it might be perceived from somebody that doesn't know anything about Dungeons
Just the
and
mass
Dragons.
audience. Yep.
Yeah.
Love that.
What's the last movie you watched?
Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, how was it?
I mean,
It's on
fantastic.
Amazon.
He's watched it like 10 times.
on each trip. So basically, every flight I go on, I watch it twice. Once during takeoff and once during landing. Because I love feeling the bumps while I'm watching
Are takeoff and
views
landings that
from the
long
co-
nowadays?
Yeah, they're an hour and 40 minutes long each. Yes, that's exactly right. No, I mean I do fast forward through some of the parts that are less exciting.
I've heard this movie's great.
Oh, have you not seen
I
it?
have.
Oh
all?
my
I know.
gosh.
I
you
know.
Gotta see
I'm way
Okay.
over 20 times I've seen this thing.
Oh my God, I've heard it's free on Amazon now. I have zero excuses. I need to watch
It's
it.
so good. It's so if
good.
you like the first one at all, this
Oh
one
my
will
God.
be fantastic.
Yeah.
If you don't like the first one, this one's still fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, it's.
How
I
about
mean,
that?
Tom Cruise does a great job.
Okay.
For like him or hate him for as a person,
No,
whatever, it
no,
doesn't
it's
really
all
matter.
good. I don't
But
really,
I think he does a great job. The soundtrack is great. All the acting is great. The storyline is great. The action is good.
Yeah, no judgment here. Did I
Yeah.
ever tell you about the three things that I really just?
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh my God.
Tom Cruise is not on that list
No,
of
he's
three
not.
things.
He's not.
Yeah, shockingly,
boy.
he's not a coconut. Contrary to some beliefs, I don't know. Is
Somebody might believe
that
it.
Scientology?
That's what we call people in Scientology.
Yeah, coconuts. Giant coconut.
Coconuts. All right, Xander. Yes.
All right, we'll be back. Let me hold on.
Very
Okay,
good.
I got it teed up now. We're working. We're functioning on all cylinders. We'll be back right after this.
You're the worst.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Quick shout out all of our sponsors. Let's do it. Mover Dudes, Bob Rocks, 100.9 The Line, Shenandoah University, Top of Virginia Chamber of Commerce. Want to give them a shout out. Nano Leaf, Respawn Gaming Chairs, CLX Computers, Logitech, Blue Mics, the Killer Queen thing. That thing's cool.
That thing's cool.
Bumble Bear.
Bumble Bear. Is that they're the
That's the company.
yeah. Who else? Yeah, Win Life TV. And thank all of them for being a part of what we do here. It's fantastic.
That was weird. I don't think we've ever gotten to the end of the song
Yeah.
before.
I'm just going to let it go.
Abrupt.
All right. My name is Will. This is Dr. G.
It isn't.
Z, Z might need to take off a portion of the way through, perhaps.
I'll make a quiet
Okay.
department.
Well, anything else that you want to get off your chest or say or let the people know about?
Man, you put me on the spot. Let's see. Disc golf is fun.
I was just looking at his hat, and then he said it was like we were.
I got golf on the mind.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. Yeah. Nice.
That was interesting.
Will beat me to it.
Yeah,
He's got a golf hat on.
yeah, yeah. We're on the same page now. So what were you saying?
I was just saying disc golf is fun. I think that there's a
That's
stigma.
about all there is to it.
There's a stigma around the sport that people feel like it's for hippies and whatever. But I think it's a very fast-growing sport that deserves a little bit more.
It's a great walk in the woods.
It's a great walk in the woods.
My uncle, who played golf for most of his life, is starting to lose a little bit of his balance, and so he hasn't been able to go out and play golf. And he's also a very frugal individual. And he comes to me and says, well, I've picked up a new hobby. I was like, you did? He said, yeah. He's like, disc golf. He's like, I am loving it. I can just stand and like support himself and throw the disc. He's like, do you want to know what the best part is? I said, what's that? He's like, it's free.
Exactly.
Priorities.
It sounds like him.
Yeah.
And he talks like this.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
You should use that voice
Did
more.
you know I do imitations?
I did know that.
And one of them is my uncle, John Schreiner. Here's what he sounds like. Am I missing something here?
That's a pretty good voice. Like
That's what-
I don't care.
Now, he was in
who
radio.
it is,
He
it's
was
a pretty good
He was in
voice.
radio
Good.
for a long time.
Well, that makes sense.
yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do Beetlejuice. Tom Petty,
Like uncle, like nephew.
Cartman, Mickey Mouse, Professor Clump, Meatball Guy.
Dave Concrete.
Joey does Dave Concrete.
I don't do
talk about Meat Rod?
What was that?
That's Meat Rod.
Meat Rob?
Meat Rob.
Meat Wad.
Meat Wad.
Yeah.
That's the meatball guy.
From
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
Meatwad.
Yeah.
Meat Wad.
Really good.
I wonder how many more times we can say Meat Wad.
Never thought that'd come up in this conversation.
I feel like that needs some censoring.
Yeah, what do you? No, that's
I don't know which button it is.
not that one.
It's not that one either.
You talk about
Okay.
talking about Meat Wad? I don't know which one it is.
That was a good one.
All right.
That was actually timely. All right. Well, this is the Press Start Radio Show. This is Xander.
Goodbye.
Who's leaving. And this is Will. Sean's going to join us here for a couple minutes.
No.
I think. No, he's not going to join us. He is here in spirit.
Tech support.
Tech support. Yeah. And Joey's still here, so that's good.
I am.
Joey, tell us about stuff that you like doing.
I don't have impressions.
No,
I'm certainly
no.
don't do Meatwad.
But you are a Kenny Loggins fan, right?
Yes, I do like Kenny
what's
Loggins.
What's your number? What's your number one Kenny Loggins song?
Danny's song.
Danny song.
Loggins and Messina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's
Hold a
Just a great little tune.
tune.
Yeah, a little tune. I had to get back from the UK, so I got to say things like that now.
Yeah. How was the UK?
The UK's still there.
Now, did you go, Joey? As you all know, maybe you do.
As
or
you
don't
all
know,
know, yeah. The people know.
is the director of esports for Shenandoah University. Huge, massive resume in the esports industry, right? You're very well recognized.
Pages and pages
I mean,
long.
this guy
Look
is.
at that.
We are just honored. Thank you for being here. So you went overseas for a while and did some esports things. What's
We
out
did.
there? What are you seeing? What'd you do?
Well, we went to exotic Myrtle Beach
Yeah,
to start.
Overseas.
way overseas, yeah. There might have been a pond or two we crossed over as we went down there. No, we ran an event down in Myrtle Beach for Myrtle Beach Tourism. Really, really cool event. Really popular event. People had a great time. And then went from there to Bangkok, which is a little bit longer, a little further away. It's about 29 hours of travel to get there.
So this was all esports related.
All these sports related. Yeah.
Were you guys competing or what were you
No,
doing?
we're not good enough to compete overseas.
No?
So we go and work events and meet people and
Okay.
tour facilities and stuff like that. So took students there, experienced Bangkok, which is definitely an experience.
What are the esports events like overseas?
Mobile.
All mobile.
Well, I mean, in Southeast Asia, it's all mobile games.
mobile games.
We're
okay.
actually running a Dead by Daylight mobile tournament here at Shenandoah because of that trip.
Wow.
Yeah, so Dead by Daylight, popular game on consoles, PCs, but now they released a mobile version for people here in North America, and they're running a big event for mobile gaming for Dead by Daylight. So check that out if you get a chance to. It's a great game.
So Bangkok was cool?
Bangkok was cool. It's late nights / early mornings
Yeah.
all the time. It's like being in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. People are very friendly. It's extremely cheap once you're there. I mean, we got some great pad thai from
Oh, yeah?
Thailand for about 72 cents.
Really?
Oh yeah, and it's enough to fill you up. It's
man.
it's fantastic. It's just really hard to get there.
Yeah. And then you went to the
Went to the UK. Took 18 students to the UK. Coventry, Birmingham region. Went to London for a little while. Yep, it was great.
So students got to experience all this as well.
Yep.
What was the feedback from students?
Students, I mean, I think UK could have been a little better, but it was good. But Bangkok was absolutely amazing.
But still, I mean, you're offering experience to students that they just simply.
They're not going to get that anywhere else.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, you're amazing.
You are amazing.
And thank you for being you. And we really appreciate you guys. Take care.